So here we are at Nashville, but this is just a heat race. So the top 15 will advance to the main event, and while the bottom 5 will advance to the LCQ race. So these are all the drivers in the points who are in odd position, odd number position. Yeah, there we go. So very short heat race. The 10, the 76 were June and Keith Stevens on the front. This doesn't mean anything for qualifying, just advancing. So basically there's like 2 qualifying events. So here we go, getting ready for the green. Green flag is out and we're underway for heat number 1. Just gotta get into the top 15, that's all they need to do. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna race each other like it's for a win. A race win. Of course, no points are being awarded or anything like that. Want to keep the car clean as possible. Here comes Marcus Attacher in a 21. He will take the lead away from the 10. 3 wide back there, crash, and Newman goes around Jake Jefferson, Derek Edison, and upside down the 48 car goes. We got ourselves a big crasher in a heat race. Yep, I think everyone knew that they're gonna race each other as hard as they can. Alright, so caution's out. Let's take a look at the replay. This caution lap's gonna eat up the entire heat, well, most of the heat racing, the laps. No, never mind. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. So here it is. They're 3 wide. Tony Newman, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., and Jake Jefferson. Fitzwater came up, pushed his own teammate into the 48. 48 gets hit by the 77, takes that 32. The 17 try to split the middle. Jake Jefferson goes over just once. But I'm pretty sure that car is stunned. They're gonna need to pull out the backup car for the LCQ race, but will not affect their official, the actual race. Qualifying. Here the 12 car Kerry Love on the outside, right into the back of the 77. So there's the first caution of the day. Take you back to the restart. Of course, there is no green-white checkered here in these heat races, so we finish under yellow. So Jake Jefferson is out of the race, so he'll be in the LCQ race for sure. Currently, Alexander Hyder is in 15th as we get set for the restart. Pace car pulls in. Here we go. Green flag's out, and we're back underway. 5 laps to go. 21 car in front, followed by the 10, the 6, 95, and the 24. Bragging rights at this for this. It's all the win is for. There's no trophy or anything. Just a checkered flag. Give the drivers. So we should be looking at the top 15 here. So the 2, the 77, they're trailing the 9 cars down to 17th in the pass. Just Tony Newman being passed by the damage race cars as Newman pushes his way, forces 17 up on the outside. No, 17 is still advancing. 2 cars caught up with the 32. But he still got something, but he only got 2 laps to do it. Higher than the 9 car, just 1 spot away. He's got no damage at all, but he's struggling just a tiny bit. Now he's coming on the 17, right in the back bumper. That sounded something. As they come in to take the white flag, Alexander Hyder in the 9 car. Into turn 1, can he get his nose in there? He was trying his hardest to hang on to that spot. Alright, last 2 corners. What's Hyder gonna do? Let's go back. Marcus Attache will win the heat race. And coming to the line, the 17 MU will be the last car to advance. So, Alexander Hyder, Michael Collins, Derek Edison, and Tim Randolph and Jay Jefferson will have to, still got to race their way in. They have one more chance. Okay, so Marcus Attache, your heat 1 race winner. We'll see the full results. So here's the full race results for the heat race. Marcus Attache, Sammy Saber Jr., Keith Stevens, Chris Kyle, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Francis Halls, Alexander Rowe, Matt Haas, Noodles, and Ryan Butcher. So like I said before, this doesn't mean they qualify. It doesn't specify what qualifying position. It's just to advance. And okay, Blaze, Abitar, Trey Wright, Kerry Love, Tony Newman, and Patrick Mew. So those 15 will be in the show for sure, while the other 5 will have to race their way in once more. Okay, now to move on to heat race number 2. Alright, the drivers are already rolling off for the second heat race. Man mistake, the 18 car Joe Jefferson is actually an odd position driver. He was supposed to be in heat 1, and Jay Jefferson was supposed to be in heat 2. So, yeah, got them mixed up, but that's about it. Okay, so the 43 car and the 23 of Aaron Carlson start on the front row for this heat race. Same format, of course. Why would it be any different? Top 15, bottom 5 to the LCQ. Here we go. And the green flag waves. We're underway for heat race number 2. That'll be the top 5 to advance and to advance to the race for the LCQ race. And here comes Max Anderson, drives his way through up to the lead. .43 wants it back. There it goes. Anderson kind of opened the gap just a bit. 43 gave one little tap, wasn't enough. Aaron Carlson is falling back a lot, holding up the entire outside line. Of course, doesn't matter for a heat race. And here come Hilary Sanchez into 47. At the line, 43 would have beaten her for second. Piper Ray's Vito in the 88, going for third. And the outside line, definitely not the way to go. Looks like there's like nothing there on the top. Might need to use this format at the Jukasa Motor Speedway. Another one of those local short tracks. Not like Martinsville or anything like that. Just like Nashville. That's what we're doing right now. So 15th, the 3 car at the line. First interview as he battles the 22 of Mitchell Collins on his inside. Joe Jefferson just 2 spots away. Joshua Rush, Carter Joey, and Aaron John Steele right behind. 3 cars still had it, but the 22 is... Nope, the 3 car still on his outside. But he's got the 00 in his way. There he goes, he's got him. He'll take 2 spots from that. 5 laps remaining. Joshua Rush coming in. Grayson's field dropping back. 00 getting in his way. He had a good thing going on the outside. Alright, the other race the LCQ, race the LCQ. Don't need to risk anything more. Leader still to 20. Max Anderson's gotten a big lead, but he goes way up the racetrack. Out of 3's dropped the last. So Tony Green. Oh, there's Luke Sasser in the 37. hang strong on the top, but still leaving that bottom lane open. 2 laps remaining. Aaron John Steele for 16th as they come to the white flag. White flag is out one more time around. Luke Sasser in the 37 has the last transfer spot. Aaron John Steele to the top. Luke Sasser slides in front. It's a block. We go to our leaders. Max Anderson will win heat race number 2. And coming to the line, Luke Sasser. He'll get the last spot. And these 5 will have to we'll have one more chance at it. Alright, let's see the full race results. So here's the full race results. No cautions at all. Versus the first one. Kind of car upside down and everything. But Max Anderson is the winner. Hilary Sanchez 2nd. Joshua C. 3rd. Piper Esvito 4th. Brad Cheston 5th. E43 car 6th. Kenny Johnson 7th. Legacy 8th. Trevor Collins 9th. Aaron Carlson 10th. Joshua Rush, Tony Green, Rocco T. Mitchell Collins, and Luke Sasser, the top 15. So, Aaron John Steele, Grayson Esvito, Joe Jefferson, Carter Joey, and Stephen Oaks will have to advance, will have to have one more shot at it in the LCQ race. Top 5 will advance, and the others will get 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, and 40th. Alright, so I'll take you to the LCQ race. Okay, here we go. LCQ race. Top 5 advance. Bottom 5 will be positioned from 36th to 40th. So a random draw for the LCQ race qualifying or start positioning. The 9 car got it. The 3 car Grayson Esvito on the outside. So just 2 laps short from the heat race. And that's about it. Alright, here we go. Base car is in. So one-off deal for the Nashville race. It'd be crazy to have a cup race here in real life. But here we go. And the green flag is waving, and we're underway. Derek Edison getting down to the bottom as hard as he can, nearly knocked the 00 out of the way. He's up to 4th. Stephen Oaks, Tim Randolph, side by side. Joe Jefferson in the 18 started on the outside, losing a lot of spots here. He's got no time to waste. He's got to make something happen. Carter Joey in the 41. I think I selected that's the wrong paint scheme. That's okay. There goes Carter Joey. He'll need one more spot. '48 car. Jay Jefferson flipped over in the heat race. Have to bring out the backup car, and here he goes. Looking inside. Just one more spot. Tim Randolph in a 77. Right there on the line. Moving up, the 9 car still the race leader. Tim Randolph in the 77 has a tiny gap between himself and the 48. That's all but that's more than enough right now. Unless Jake Jefferson just drives it in there and just takes him out. Three laps to go. Tim Randolph is pulling away. Right now, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, and 40th. 2 laps to go. Slides up the racetrack as Tim Randolph goes for 4th. Give himself a cushion as they come to the white flag. Here goes Carter Joey in the 41. White flag. Derek Edison on Tim Randolph. Just 1 spot. Can he make it? So the 9 car will win the LCQ race. Here they come to the line. No, they won't make it. So Derek Edison gets the last spot. Tim Randolph hangs on for 4th place. And these two are fighting for like it was the last transfer spot, but no, these guys are going for 4th. Alright, so Jay Jefferson will finish 37th, it looks like. 38, 30. Alright, let's take a look at the race results first. Actually, well, you can already see it, but yeah. So there's the full race results. Alexander Heiner wins the stage, the LCQ race. So Carter Joey will be 36th, Stephen Oaks will be 37th, Jay Jefferson 8th, Joe Jefferson 38th, 39th for Joe Jefferson, and Michael Collins finishes last, 40th. So, alright, time to move on to the main event. Only 35 cars. And yeah, so these 5 will have to pack it up and go home and head off to Talladega. And there's no victory lane celebration for the LCQ, so we'll move on to the main event.